nose stud fully. It hurts my heart to see nose stud of my wife in the locker. This nose stud was in her nose for her whole life, before our marriage, during our married life, till her death. Other jewelries were mortgaged frequently to manage our financial crisis, during which some were seized because we were unable to repay our loan. Despite all difficulties, she always had nose stud in her nose. When she was seriously ill in ICU, a feeding pipe was inserted through a nose hole for feeding that did not have nose stud. In her unconscious state, she pulled the pipe away. At that time, we tried to remove her nose stud to place feeding pipe, but we couldn't, which remained in her nose till her death. I have said, instead of a nose stud, I will make a diamond one, but I couldn't make one, and she never asked. And that nose stud remained in her nose. Nose stud. She and I were united like her nose stud and nose. She didn't want to leave me, and I also didn't wanted to leave her. But we had to separate. After her death, the nose stud was easily removed from her nose. Even now, that nose stud, it is anguishing to see it as her and her reflection. My heart aches. But at the end, we have to leave everything like that nose stud. She left, leaving everything but memories. The little nose stud that will remind us of her memories. Happy days. My wife used to wait when I came home after working all day. Whatever she prepared, she used to serve with smile. That smile was sweeter than food. She used to ask, "How was the day?" I used to feel satisfied when I shared my daily activities with her. She was always there to care about my happiness and sorrow. Our large family with parents, sisters, and young children. As the children grew up, the expenses increased. If someone got ill, it was beyond manageable. At that time, there were no days without guests. Our practice of serving guests with meat in lunch and alcohol in the evening. It was difficult to manage with a small income, so we borrowed to maintain our social respect. During festivals like Dasai and Tihar, we could never spend freely on clothing. We are never able to spend wholeheartedly. We spend our days in difficulties. We were waiting for the arrival of happy days. Time passed day after day. I didn't realize that we shared 41 years of our married life together. When she died at the age of 66, I was 71 years. Now it was impossible for happy days to come. Those days which we think as the days of sorrows, over time have proved to be days of happiness. Now I realize that those tough days I spent with her, my wife, were the happy days. Happy days.